Hello, gentlemen. Dr. Ivy here. Glad you're back with me. Quick check-in. How many glasses of plain water have you downed today? Hold that number for a moment. You might already be thinking, I drink plenty. I'm hydrated. And that's a good start. But here's a blunt truth I want you to sit with. After age 50, plain water alone is often one of the most overrated habits in any man's health routine. It keeps you alive, yes, but it doesn't always keep you vital. Plain water does a job, but it frequently falls short of what aging cells, blood vessels, and hormones actually require. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to turn ordinary water into a targeted, mineral-rich drink that actively supports blood flow, energy, stamina, and overall male performance. By the time we finish, a glass of water will look a lot more like a daily performance ritual than a passive habit. Before we jump in, do me a favor. Tap like if this is useful, subscribe if you're new, and drop your location in the comments so I know where you're tuning in from. I love hearing from men around the world who are committed to taking control of their health. All right, let's get into it. Here's the thing most guys don't realize. Aging changes how your body handles nutrients. Absorption drops, kidney efficiency declines, digestion slows, and your natural thirst cues dull. The result is deceptively simple. You can be hydrated on the surface while your cells are effectively running on empty. That mismatch is more than a nuisance. It's the root of stiffer blood vessels, lower energy, and impaired circulation in the places that matter. When cells aren't properly hydrated and electrically charged, blood vessels lose elasticity, muscles don't relax as they should, and the flow of oxygen and nutrients to tissues becomes sluggish. So yes, water is necessary, but the quality of hydration, the minerals you deliver with that water, determines whether your circulatory system flows like a clear river or trickles like sludge. Mineral ions are the language your cells use to talk to each other. Without them, the conversation breaks down. Think of it this way. Water is the fuel, but minerals are the ignition system. Take fuel with no spark, and your engine won't run. The same goes for your body. Below are the 4 key minerals I recommend adding to your water, the ones that make the most difference for circulation, energy, and hormonal health after 50. I'll explain why they matter and give practical, simple ways to use them. 1. Magnesium, the relaxation mineral. Magnesium is the single mineral I wish every man over 50 truly understood. It's involved in hundreds of biochemical reactions, but critically for men's health, it helps relax blood vessels. A large proportion of men are functionally low in magnesium, and when that happens, your arteries can stay chronically tense and constricted. The biology is straightforward. Calcium signals cells to contract, magnesium signals them to relax. If magnesium is scarce, calcium dominates, the vessels tighten, and blood flow drops. Adding magnesium, particularly well-absorbed forms like magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, acts like a natural calcium channel blocker. It helps smooth out vascular tone, allows vessels to open, and supports better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to heart, muscles, and reproductive tissues. The result is not just improved circulation, but also calmer nerves, clearer thinking, and a steadier energy throughout the day. Practical approach. Dissolve half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate powder in your morning water. It mixes easily, has a gentle taste, and absorbs efficiently. Commit to this for about 3 weeks and pay attention to how your mornings feel. Less stiffness, smoother energy, and better circulation are common early wins. 2. Sodium, the gatekeeper of hydration. When you hear sodium, most people immediately think processed food and blood pressure fears. That's a misunderstanding of the mineral itself. Natural, unrefined sodium, the kind in pink Himalayan or clean sea salt, plays a vital role. It helps move water into cells so hydration is effective rather than superficial. Without that small amount of sodium, water tends to pass through your system without soaking into cells where it's needed. If you've ever guzzled water yet still felt tired or thirsty, that's a classic sign of poor cellular hydration because sodium and electrolytes are out of balance. Natural sodium maintains electrical gradients, supports nerve conduction, and keeps muscle contractions regular, but in the healthy context of whole mineral balance. How to use it? Add a microscopic pinch, about the size of the tip of your pinky, of high-quality pink Himalayan or sea salt to your morning glass. That tiny amount transforms plain water into a mineral-charged electrolyte drink that helps your body hold on to hydration at the cellular level. Emotionally and physically, it's a powerful little ritual that steadies your morning energy without relying on caffeine spikes. 3. Potassium, the balancer. If magnesium relaxes and sodium opens the gates, potassium balances the system. Potassium and sodium work together to maintain the electrical gradients across cell membranes. Those gradients keep heart rhythm steady, nerves communicating, and muscles responsive. Low potassium is a silent contributor to higher blood pressure, poor circulation, and that wired but tired feeling many men report. Restoring potassium helps arteries remain flexible and supports efficient blood movement throughout the body, exactly what you want for long-term vascular health. It also counteracts excessive sodium's tightening effects, creating a smoother cardiovascular environment. Practical approach. Use a low-sugar, mineral-rich electrolyte powder that emphasizes potassium. Add about half a scoop to your water after workouts or in the evening. This brings balance back to your electrolytes and helps you avoid the fatigued, jittery state that comes from too much sodium, caffeine, or poor hydration. 4. Zinc, the testosterone guardian. Zinc is the quiet commander of male hormonal health. It's central to testosterone production, immune function, and cellular repair. Even modest zinc shortfalls can lower testosterone production, blur mental clarity, and sap motivation and stamina. Older men often absorb zinc less efficiently from pills, so I prefer liquid zinc drops for reliable uptake. A few drops of zinc in water each day is an easy way to keep hormonal systems supported. Zinc also benefits prostate health and immune resilience, two areas that become increasingly important after 50. So when you add zinc to your hydration routine, you're not just addressing short-term energy, you're supporting long-term hormonal fitness. Practical approach. Take a few drops of a reputable liquid zinc formula in your water once daily, ideally around midday to provide hormonal and immune support through the afternoon. Now, let's make this actionable with a simple, repeatable daily plan you can adopt immediately. 3-step mineral hydration plan. 1. Morning blood flow kickstart. Fill a large glass of water, add half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate and a tiny pinch of unrefined pink or sea salt. Stir, sip slowly, and breathe deeply as you drink. This primes your blood vessels, relaxes vascular tone, and sets a calm, energized tone for the day. 2. Midday immune and hormone support. Around lunch, add a few drops of liquid zinc to a glass of water. This supports testosterone stability and immune function while helping steady energy during the afternoon. 3. Evening circulation rebalance. After dinner or following exercise, mix half a scoop of a low-sugar, mineral-rich electrolyte powder into water. This replenishes minerals lost during the day, soothes the cardiovascular system, and prepares you for better restorative sleep. These 3 steps take under 5 minutes total, but their combined effect compounds quickly. Over a few weeks, you'll likely notice changes that aren't purely physical. Clearer thinking, deeper sleep, steadier moods, and a quiet return of morning vitality that feels like coming back to yourself. Let's be real. When men hit a point where mornings are slower and circulation feels weaker, it's tempting to chalk it up to just getting older. What I want you to understand is this: your body isn't failing. It's signaling that something in the conversation between cells and minerals is out of tune. That's correctable. These minerals restore the electrical language your cells use to coordinate blood flow, muscle relaxation, and hormonal output. You're not broken, you're depleted, and depletion is fixable. When hydration becomes functional instead of merely nominal, the shift is noticeable. You'll feel more focused, your sleep will deepen, your mood will steady, and you'll wake with a small, quiet confidence that feels like coming back to yourself. Vitality isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming control and living well in your body at any age. Gentlemen, your physiology is resilient. Even after 50, with the right inputs, minerals, quality sleep, good nutrition, and movement, the body adapts, repairs, and thrives. Don't let plain water be a missed opportunity. Make it a daily electrical recharge. Magnesium in the morning, zinc midday, potassium at night. Commit to 21 days and observe the changes in energy, focus, and circulation. If this hit home, give the video a like, share it with a friend who needs it, and subscribe for more evidence-based practical strategies delivered each week. Drop a comment and tell me which mineral will you add to your water starting today. I'm Dr. Ivy. See you in the next session. Until then, drink with purpose, stay strong, and remember,